issue with the car these days. It's one of the hottest topics is the pipes and the tubes. There's just all sorts of tubes. It's a wild world.
This
It's a
vehicle's power
wild
source
world
appears to
we're
be
living in with these
unacceptably
cars.
inefficient.
Yeah, you know, there's a car. There was this one car, and it had a, you know, there was a square-shaped metal thing inside of the trunk part. I mean, inside of the front part of it. Oh, really? Yeah, inside the front section,
Yeah, I'll give you something.
the lid that you pop open the lid on it. Yeah. There's like a metal piece in there, just a real kind of square-shaped almost, or a little more detailed than just square, but it's a piece of metal. I mean, you gotta give it up for these cars. Yeah, you sure do. You gotta give it up for the cars. I mean, there's at least a big piece of metal in the front hinge section with the lid. I mean, you gotta pop that lid and
Well done.
check
That's
out that.
looking very
Check out the metal.
car. Press the button
Yeah,
to drop
you know,
it back down when you're
it's an old
finished.
saying about cars. It's you gotta check out the metal when you pop the lid. Yeah, it's a classic saying. You know, it's funny. I remember, you know, not to make this about me, but you know, back when I first was learning about cars and all the tubes
JobBot.
and the pipes and the square metal
Here you work for
chunks and
JobBot.
I was just learning it from, you know, somebody who told me about it. I was a
In
fond
shops like
time
these,
in my life
everything
when I
had a
was
price.
learning about all that.
Make sure you bill the customer for
I
the use of your
remember,
highly
you
valuable
know,
time.
when I learned about all there is to know about cars, I mean,
Oh,
from the top to the
thank you,
bottom, I mean,
human.
from the
I'll
beginning
get
to
this
the end.
taken
It
care
was
of right away.
just a great conversation about
Very good,
the
human.
pipes,
But we're just
metal
getting started.
box,
The world of
and
auto mechanic
tubes.
has so
I
much
mean,
more to
that's
offer.
pretty I mean, you and I are in the same boat because I'll never forget where I was when somebody told me about all that stuff. Yeah, that's how I feel about it as well. I mean, this is just, you know,
Okay, Gertie
these
is a
cars are
mess.
just, you know, I could talk all day about how wonderful they are. You're listening to Car Talk here on 100110001 radio. So what do you feel about cars, Henry? Oh yeah, my name's Henry, and I like cars. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm a car character, you know. I'm just all about cars. I mean, I'll answer any questions about any kind of car you want. All right, Henry. Yeah, you're my best co-host I've ever had. Here on Car Talk Radio, 1001100FM.com on the Car Talk station. 1001100 FM. Boy, these cars, you know, do they get any more car-like? Could you get any more car-like?
Human,
That's
I've
like
got
what,
this
that one
coupon
character
for a
was saying,
sleaze
that
spot
one
special, whatever that is.
primetime
Says
hit,
that there's a discount, so
sitcom
hurry up and take care
from
of my
the,
car. Get a move
the
on.
90s used to go. Could you get any more talk
yeah,
about cars
just
in here?
recombobulate the
Yeah, I
thing
know
there.
all about what
How
you're
about
talking
my
about right there. That's a
headlight fluid?
real
How's
great
that looking?
reference about
Yeah,
cars
I know
and
about
just
cars.
tubes.
Headlight
And
fluid.
you know, my
You
name's
name it, we
Henry,
got
and
it.
and you're
Get this
listening
box
to
of
Car
headlight
Talk
fluid
Radio
here.
on 001001110 radio. What's the next topic? Well, up next we're just going to talk about just cars. So, you know, it's always struck me as funny how the car, there's that part of it that, you know, the side hinge, I call it, where you pull on it and sort of a big thing unfurls, you know, it sort of folds open or unfolds,
What is
I should say,
combobulating?
against the car's side. It sort of opens, and every car has at least two of them, you know. Oh
Okay.
yeah, I've seen a lot of cars have four of them. Oh yeah, there's plenty of cars that have got four of those.
On Christmas.
I mean, those are real something else. I mean, you gotta, you know, God broke the mold when He came up with those unfolding hinge things that these cars have. Yeah, you know, God broke the mold. That is true when He made those hingy things. You know, you know, you look close at them and there's lots of metal. You know, not too many I don't see too many tubes though. Not too many tubes. No, yeah, you're right about that. Not a whole lot of tubes there. No pipes either. I don't actually recall seeing too many pipes in that section. Yeah, no, it's funny. I mean, you know, these cars are made mostly of just pipes and tubes and metal, but the little foldy flap things on the side of the cars, that it's funny, you're only seeing, you know, mostly metal there. Yeah, it's mostly metal on those sections of the car. I mean, it's, you know, it's tough. It's tough. They must, you know, the tubes and the pipes must be pretty well hidden underneath the exterior layer section of that part of the car. Well, you're listening to Radio Car Talk Radio on 001110. Up next, the topic is the top of a car. Yeah, you know, the top of a car, I mean, it's where you're really getting serious about what, you know, what's up at the top, you know, the highest part. Yeah, the highest part of the car is that's the part of the car that's going to be the highest in altitude. It'll be the highest in, you know, the tallest part. Yeah, you know, it's funny because they get it gets high up there, you know. It's the highest section of the car, really. Yeah, it's the highest section. I mean, look, I don't want to get into an argument with you about it, but it is the highest section. Yeah, you know, you know what? It is the high. I'm saying, you're gonna make me get into an argument because I'm telling you it is the highest section. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Well, I'm trying to tell you, Buster.
I totally sabotaged
the
this car.
ceiling or the top of the car is the highest section of the car. Now, you're getting me real upset. I'm gonna have to kick you out of here if you're gonna keep up this sort of attitude. Now, you listen to me, pal. I'm getting pissed. You know, because I'm trying to talk about the very highest altitude of a car, and it's the roof part. And now you're yelling at me, and I wasn't even upset. Now I'm just getting mad because you're yelling at me.
I'm giving you the coupon. Why won't you take
I'm
it?
upset, and that makes me more upset than even the original whatever argument that started. All right, okay. Let's calm down. Let's just calm down. You're listening to the car radio
What?
1000110
Yeah, the such stuff is
FM
poison.
radio. We're talking cars today. My guest Henry here. Henry, what else? You know, how are you holding up there?
Freaking.
Well, you know, I'm just here to talk about pipes.
You're unbelievable,
That
okay?
they
I
put
like
in cars,
discounts.
You've
really earned my patronage, good human.
Metal bodies. You know, maybe talk about some of the tubes. You know, there's plenty of tubes in a car. I mean, you can't deny the amount of tubes. Yes, it's true. It's true. There are lots of tubes and pipes and metal. You know, it's probably the definition of a car is how much metal and pipes and tubes that it does, you know, that's in there. You're listening to Car Talk here at on 100111001 radio.
Components like these headlights would have to be replaced before evaluation.
That's pretty bad. That's barely anything. I can't wait to go. Wait, am I recording? Wait. Yeah, I'm recording. Yeah, take some gas for the fluid.
All
Which
right,
time
we're
is
here
it?
talking about cars today on the Car Radio channel. Lots of stuff
That
going
shouldn't
on
include
in the hood of
sorry.
the car. Yeah, that's right. Got a lot of things in there. You got to look at the stuff inside the car.
The air
Yes,
filter's not
lots
doing
of
too good either.
Items under
Wanna take a look
inside
at
the
that?
car. There's
Yeah, filters under the
that
hood,
one
you
metal piece.
keep
It's
up,
pretty
all right?
important in the car. I'd like to call that the Achilles piece. Oh yeah, I know all about the Achilles piece. It's a real important piece of a car. Well, there's lots of stuff inside of a car you gotta tuck around with and move around with, you know? Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with all the intricacies about a car, you know. There's all those pipes and different metal parts and things such as
Are
that.
you
All
serious?
kinds of
I was so
them.
close.
They're very interesting.
Job by you
vehicles,
did that.
cars.
You
They're
swatted
very
that so I
interesting
couldn't.
Creations, I do admit.
I'm so
Oh
sorry.
yes, I'm really interested
Dang, I
about
was so
these
close.
cars. I think they're pretty interesting. I do admit there's a lot of stuff about them. There sure is. There's a lot of stuff about these cars. They've got pipes and tubes and all sorts of
It's already rusty.
metal parts. It's just really, what about that new
Ah.
Oh, the new car.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah,
It's so
I mean it just
confusing.
has all kinds of tubes and pipes and it has metal too, lots of metal in it. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of, forget about it. Just forget about it with all the metal in that one. Yeah, those cars, they really picked it up a notch
What
when
ornamental fire.
God broke the mold.
Well,
He made
reboot my
that
hard drive.
just
It's
a
like
car.
a whole new
He made a
car.
car. He
Drop
broke
it
the
down
mold.
and give me that bill
Yeah, he
so I
sure
can
did
show it
break
off to
it.
my buddies.
I'll tell you about those cars. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to cars.
Thank you kindly, human.
You pop the hood
Thank
and
you,
there's
human.
there's that
No,
one
no
piece.
problem. No.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you forgot. You
know
forgot
what
to
piece?
ask me for the
That one
banana,
metal-
okay?
The metal piece. Yeah.
I'm
The
gonna
metal
give you
one-
a brand new
that
banana.
metal piece is just.
Banana.
It's something else.
Right here.
It's
It's a
an
banana.
important
I
piece.
could have
Maybe
put
the
the
most
fucking
important.
decor.
That's the first piece
Hello.
you want to look at.
I am required by law to do emissions tests
Yes,
on my
that metal
vehicle.
piece, it's an important
Get it
piece,
done
but
so
I
I can
do
get out of this
also,
dump.
I don't want to take any,
Thank you.
the limelight away from the tubes.
Hey, don't be
There's
rude.
lots
I'm
of
trying to put
tubes
this hood
and-
on
and,
me.
and pipes. Let's not forget the pipes.
Going to put
Oh
all this
yeah,
on
a car, you can't, you can't have a car without the pipes and the tubes. That's an important part of a car. That's an
Damn it.
important equation. It sure is. That's the most important issue with the car these days. It's one of the hottest topics is the pipes and the tubes. There's just all sorts
I'm
of
gonna get
tubes.
some parts.
It's a wild world. It's a wild world.
gonna make
we're
sure
living
this
in with
thing
these cars.
It's good to go.
Yeah,
Fluids?
there's a car. There was this one car, and it had a,
Best
there was a square-shaped metal
No,
thing
no,
inside
no,
of
no,
the
no, I'm not gonna
front
give you
part.
any of this.
Inside of the
Oil.
front part of it. Oh, really? Yeah, inside the front section, the
Oh, give a
lid.
Yeah,
You pop
yeah.
open the lid on it.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
that trash,
yeah,
man.
there's like a
Nobody
metal
called the
piece
cops
in
on me
there.
now.
Just a real kind of square-shaped almost, or
This
a
is
little more detailed
cannot
than
make a
just square,
bucket.
but it's a piece of metal.
Why? Job butt. Stop doing that.
You gotta give it up for these
Hey,
cars.
it ain't my fault
Yeah,
I'm
you
doing
sure
bad
do.
to you.
You gotta give it up for the
Yay.
cars. There's at least a big piece of metal in
Yeah.
the front hinge section.
Now I'm
the
starting
lid.
to go.
You gotta pop
Piss
that
me,
lid and
piss.
check out the metal.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
this is a level
there's
1
an old
stuff.
saying
I'll give you
about
level
cars
2
that says,
stuff.
you gotta check out the metal when you pop the lid. Yeah, it's a classic saying.
It's good air filter.
It's funny.
I'll
I
give you the
I
best
remember.
battery.
Not to make
Ever.
this about me, but
Derp,
back
dirt
when I
notes
first was
called
learning
Duracell.
about
They don't know what
cars
they're
and all
talking
the
about, okay?
tubes and
Don't
the
listen to
pipes
them.
and the metal,
And I'll give you
square metal,
one of my favorite colors.
I was just learning it from somebody who told me about it, and it was a fond
I'll do
time in
these.
my life when I was learning about all that. Yeah, I remember when I learned about all there is to know about cars. From the top to the bottom. From the beginning to the end. It was just a great conversation about the pipes and the metal box and the tubes.
Did I just drink that on accident?
You and I are in the same boat.
Okay, and when I drank the
I'll never
candy
forget
pink headlight fluid,
where I was
He's not
when
act like
somebody
that.
told me about all that stuff. Yeah, that's how I feel about it as well. This is just, these cars are just,
Give you the
I
best.
could talk all day about how wonderful they
you
are.
go.
You're listening to Car Talk here on 100110001 radio.
That tire's not good. I'm giving you the best stuff because you're a taxi driver. You need,
So what do
need
you
to stand out.
what do you feel about cars, Henry? Oh yeah,
Oh,
my name's
my
Henry,
goodness.
and I like cars. I don't know. I'm a car character. I'm just all about cars. You can't. I'll answer any questions about any kind of car you
Actually-
want. All right, Henry. Yeah,
put
I
this
got.
out, get
You're
this
my best host,
forward.
co-host I've ever had.
Let me
Here on
take
Car Talk
this
Radio.
out.
1001100 FM.com on the Car
I'm about to
Talk
stop this real
station.
quick.